Hello, 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 hello! Happy Friday, everyone! We are so excited that you are here with us today. Wow, I just love being here every single Friday, and I just love being here with you, James. I love being here with everybody who's logged on today, every single Friday, not just today, but you know, I love Fridays. I really do love Fridays.
There's so much energy from you, Alice. I love it. Okay, we got the energy in today.
Well, of course, it's Friday.
Okay.
Live Day. Woo!
Happy Friday!
Hello to everyone tuning in from all different parts of the world. Hello to the District of Spain. Hello to France. Hello Europe. Hello to South America. Hello to Elite County right here in California. Hello to New York, Central Valley, California, the new district, Mountain States, Florida, just so many people like Alaska, Northwest California, let me hear it. Virginia is also here. San Diego County is also here as well. District of Hawaii, hello, aloha. Washington State, everybody is here with us today, and it's so exciting, as well as the Philippines. Good morning, folks in the Philippines. Wow, there's so many people who are here with us today. So exciting. Now, let us know if it is your first time here and comment first time viewer. Hello, thank you for joining us. If this is your first time viewing, please type in first time viewer.
That's right. Make sure to hit us up in the comments below because today is incmedia Live. Woo! We are your hosts. I'm James.
And I'm Allison, and welcome to incmedia Live.
And it's here
where truth meets you.
I always look forward to these Fridays.
I know you do.
But that's why I feel so excited. I mean, how can you not be excited?
Exactly.
You get to make new friends. Stay updated with the new incmedia content. And you got new prizes.
Prizes! Now, this means that this is your first opportunity to win a prize by dropping the phrase of the day from our pre-show earlier. If you joined me earlier on Instagram, I gave you the phrase of the day, so go ahead and type it in right now.
All right, and this is a key, right? You must type in and answer the phrase of the day in the comments. And don't forget to put your name and location with your answer to be able to win these prizes.
Exactly. So speaking of winning prizes, or actually, sorry, speaking of winning, that's exactly what we're talking about today, James.
That's right. And who doesn't love winning?
Exactly. Now, we have our rough days and we have our good days. Good days are always a win, but even on our roughest of rough days, there are still some small wins that can be celebrated.
That's right. And you know, some small wins for me, I guess I ate fruits. I eat fruits now.
You eat fruits. That's a great win. Honestly, that's a good win.
Fruits now. Great English.
Is this is this like a new thing?
I stopped eating fruits a bit ago.
Okay.
You know, but we're getting back to it, right? I've started incorporating fruits in my diet, bringing it to work.
Okay.
So small wins.
Oh, that's
small wins.
You know what? Just for that, James, that is a great win. So.
This
is for you. This is for you, yeah. Because you know, eating fruits, that's a great win. Great win.
So much. Thank you.
Congratulations.
And how about you, Allison? What small wins have you had?
Well, actually, one goal that I've had for this year is to kind of learn how to do like small talk. I know a lot of people don't like it. I'm one of those people, but I feel like talking to people on a daily basis, like people that aren't your friends, just random strangers, getting these conversations started are all like really nothing can go wrong, you know? So I feel like while this is an opportunity for me to share my faith, it's also a good opportunity to make some new friends. So that's what I'm hoping to do.
Shout out to new friends and shout out to new opportunities. I'm actually gonna hand this back to you for that small win.
No, you didn't.
Okay?
No, you didn't.
Yes.
You see this? Wow, we are just winning left and right today. Me and you. Everybody's winning today. So thank you so much for this, James. I really appreciate it.
No problem. It's still second
here. Yes, but you know what else is a small win? I mentioned earlier was making a new friend. Now, especially since after the pandemic, I think a lot of us are really eager to be a little bit more social.
Right, and actually that's a very good win, right? Making new friends is a win in and of itself.
Yes, exactly. But you know what? Making friends who bring you closer to God is probably one of the best wins.
That's right. Right, back in November, Faith Speaks made its stop in Seattle, where Casey Emery spoke about making forever friends and how God played a role in helping her find friends that would last a lifetime. Let's take a look and be sure to listen carefully.
Roll clip.
I realized that I found people that I was looking for with the qualities that you would look for in friends. And they were a positive influence to me to strengthen those same qualities in myself. Not only that, but they were the friends who were always down to get food or boba together. Like, if they were to ask me, oh, Cassie, you want to get food? I'm like, oh, sure, let's go. I was really only looking for friends, but God made sure that that blessing extended far beyond that. What started as a simple activity led me to being blessed to be the district binhi, or youth president in my district. So take this piece of advice. Be consistent in attending activities in your district and within your local as well. And if you have already been consistent, there's room for more to do, so you're good. Be present and see where God takes you from there. My new friends introduced me to a duty as a youth officer that is such a blessing in making my faith stronger and making me closer to God. And I am grateful. Thank you.
Wow, Casey, thank you so much. That is such a great story. Now, if you loved that as well and you love Faith Speaks, let us know. Maybe Faith Speaks can come to your district and we can share some more stories just like Casey. Now, you can catch the latest episodes of Faith Speaks on incmedia.org/faithspeaks. You know, I really love that Casey was able to find a true sense of belonging while not only just making friends, but also while performing her duties.
Right, and I mean, that's a very great example of God making the best friendships.
Absolutely, like the friends that are with us here today. Now, since I consider you all of my friends, I want to give you a little gift. I think it's time for a present!
Like I mentioned earlier, I hope you guys were paying really close attention because that is how you guys are gonna win this super cool long sleeve t-shirt.
Yes, I know it's springtime for a lot of people, or here in California at least, but this can protect you from the sun while also starting some faith conversation. So this says, you matter to him on the front, and on the back, there is a verse that is 1 Peter 5:7, right? So you'll be wearing this along the street, and someone can ask you, like, wow, that's such a cool t-shirt. And you could say, oh, they could be like, they'll ask you, where'd you get it from? I'll be like, oh, from
incmedia Live. Ooh, the plug, that's right. And to be able to win this long sleeve t-shirt, all you have to do is fill in the blank below.
Yes, so Casey's one piece of advice when making friends is to be blank in attending blank.
Okay. 2 blanks, a little difficult, but I feel like our viewers can do it.
Yes, because if you were listening very carefully, it shouldn't be too hard. So while you all go ahead and answer, let's go to the comment section or to the chat and let's see who's here with us today, shall we?
I've seen some people earlier today, but let me say hi to everyone. It's so nice seeing friends and fam from everywhere here. Yes. It's like a big weekly reunion all the time. Shout out to Kristen.
That's so cute. Yes, the chat really is honestly what makes the show so much fun. From Brother Christian Justin Reyes, watching from Versailles, France, District of Western Europe. Hello.
Hey, shout out to
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Au revoir. Oui, oui.
Okay,
shout out to East Anchorage, District of Alaska.
Yes, hello, Alaska, from Brigida. Oh, happy birthday, Sister Irene from Alaska. We heard it's your birthday. Woo!
Hola, everyone. Greetings from the local of San Diego, Chile.
Wow,
District of South
Chile,
America.
not Santiago.
Oh,
Santiago.
Sorry. What did I say?
Can you read Spanish?
Oh, bom dia, boa tarde, boa noite.
Whoa!
I'm basic at that term.
Thank you from Chris Ed Cortez. Len Salas, a first-time viewer here. Hello. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are so happy that you are here. We're going to have a lot of fun here today.
Absolutely. Shout out from the group worship service of Gstaad, Switzerland. Of Western Europe.
Wow, so many Western Europe today.
In the house.
Yes,
That's absolutely fantastic.
What time is it in Europe? I believe it's late. So
let us know.
Thank you for being here with us today. From Aries Louis Pacido.
You had it.
Watching from the district of Cabanatuan, Santa Rosa, Nueva Ecija, Philippines.
Okay, shout out to the team.
Woo!
All right, and thank you guys for tuning in and putting in your guys' comments. We love to see you guys.
Yes.
But we do believe that is enough time for you guys to have answered that question. So let's go back to that fill in the blank.
Casey's one piece of advice when making friends is to be blank in attending blank.
All right, and the answer is, drum roll. Be consistent in attending activities.
Yes. So make sure you stay to the end of the show to find out if you are a winner.
That's right. Stay till the end of the show.
Yes.
And you know, Allison, talking about small wins, I think we can all agree that small wins are blessings from God.
I definitely agree. Like, you know, when I find a good parking spot at the store and I like think to myself, like, wow, God really wanted me to be here. Wanted me to be here at the store.
Right.
That's why he gave me this parking spot. So I'm able to buy the things that I need. So
That's right.
so good. You know, big and small wins, I consider that a win.
That's right. And you can definitely think of that as a win.
Yes.
All right. God blessings are always wins.
Exactly. So there is a great blog on incmedia written by one of our frequent incmedia live friends and volunteer talents, Kez G from Melbourne, Australia. And he talks about the highlights of your life and how they can all be blessings from God.
And the blog is entitled Let Go of Comparison and Embrace Your Journey. Kez has these great pieces of advice when it comes to comparing our real life highlights to the highlights of those you see on social media.
Ooh,
that's I don't have my phone on. Is that yours?
No, I don't, who could that be? Oh. Hello?
Oh!
It's Kez! All the way from Melbourne!
Just as we were speaking of Kez.
Yeah, we were just talking about Kez. That's so cool. It's like you knew we were talking about you. That's why you're here today.
I think I did. I felt something. I'm like,
right.
yes.
You felt the
you felt the vibes. Yes.
Right. We were there.
All right, Kez. Well, we're so happy that you're here. Now, we were just talking about the blog that you wrote. Such an amazing blog, such a great read. And it's very on theme for what we're talking about on the show today.
Right, and we were talking about small wins on our own personal journeys with our goals. But what's one great thing you wanted to point out that you mentioned in your blog?
Yeah, I mentioned a lot on my blog, but the one thing I do want to highlight is I wrote a little passage in my blog about how God is the one who creates your story. Our Lord God is the one who kind of writes it or makes a screenplay out of it. Just like when we read books or we watch movies, we already know that the main character is going to have a happy ending at the very end. So even if they're going through tough times, you're like, they're going to have a happy ending at the end. So don't worry.
Right.
And so by that logic, why don't you look at your life in that way? Because if you think that our Lord God is the one who is writing your story, then you shouldn't be sad because you know that God will be there to always give you the blessings. It is difficult to see things, you know, that your friends might have and you're like, I really want that for myself. And it makes you feel down. But if you think about it in a way where it will come, it will happen, or even if it doesn't, God will bless you with something even better for your life. But in saying that,
well said, Kez. Well said.
Yes, those are such great points and great reminders, and I know you go into a little bit more on your blog, but I really appreciate you sharing that with us today. So we've been talking a lot about goals and small wins. So I wanted to know if there was a small win that you experienced recently that maybe you wanted to share with us.
yes, I have two, if that's okay.
Ooh, okay.
So the first one is I got five days in a row. I managed to do my nighttime routine every night.
Woo!
And that is a win. That is the win because I'm always tired. Like I've got like work and I'm just like, oh, I just want to go to bed. I just want to sleep. But I'm like, no, my face needs me. It needs its TLC. So they're loving hair, obviously. So I'm like, yeah, we gotta do it. And you know, it pays off. It pays off, you guys.
It
You're
does.
glowing.
You are glowing.
Glowing.
Your skin looks amazing. I can see myself.
Shout out
the reflection
to
of your skin.
skincare.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And we're rooting for you.
Yes.
Oh, actually, you had a second one, right? You had a second goal?
I did. So it's the part 2 of #blessed.
Oh, #blessed.
I recently did a blood donation drive for our locale's INC Giving last week. And there I am with my little bandage. It's my second time doing it. And it's always, the more I do it, the more like easier it gets. So if you haven't done it before, I encourage you to do it if you can. It is a small win because I got to give back to those who need it. Oh,
I think that's
#blessed.
a big win. That's a big win, Kez.
Huge.
Wow, look at this. So, Kez, can you tell us a little bit about this video?
That video there. So when you donate blood, you need to sit down and rest for about 20 minutes just to get your blood flowing and things. So while we're waiting, I told everyone, guys, it's incmedia Live. Get your phones. Get your phones.
Nice.
So we were all just watching incmedia Live together while we were waiting to recover. So as you can see, everyone's got it on.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It was just
Perfect. Absolutely wonderful that you guys were just like, let me double test right quick. Let me just pull up incmedia Live, see what's going on with them.
Yes,
thank you guys so much. And thank you, Kez. You are awesome,
Yes,
right?
you
Not
are
just
an
blogs,
inspiration, yes.
all your writing, everything you guys do. And shout out to Australia. I know you guys are in the comments below. And we're rooting for all of you guys, right? Kez, do you have anything any shout outs you'd like to give before we let you go?
Yes. So obviously I want to shout out my mom and dad. I love you guys so much. And I want to shout out our district minister, Brother Romeo E. Beltran. And of course my locale of Melbourne, who is right now doing a cleanup drive in a nearby farm. So they're watching as well and cleaning. So shout out to you guys. And of course shout out to my best friends, Denise, Danfred, Steffi, Cyric, and of course, my incmedia friends, Gil, Aina, Nikki, James, Ocean, Michael, I can't wait to see you.
Oh, yes.
Always nice to be here.
Yes, we love having you here, Kez. I know you are a frequent friend here, but we appreciate you every single time that you are here with us, whether you're on screen or even in the comments. We thank you so much for all the love that you continue to give us here at incmedia Live. So we will catch you next time, hopefully very soon, Kez.
Thank you,
We'll let you
Kez.
go.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
I love having guests here on the show.
Kez is amazing. Now, if you guys haven't had a chance to check out her blog or the other blogs in incmedia, you can check them out at incmedia.org/blogs.
Yes. Now, it's important to recognize and acknowledge that God is the one who has our life laid out. And kind of like what Kez said, He is creating our real life story.
That's right. And that is something that needs to be celebrated.
Absolutely. But you know what? I kind of want to celebrate right now because it's birthday!
Now, having read a little bit of Kez's blog, I honestly love her one-liners that she has written all throughout of it.
Yes, a lot.
So if you haven't checked it out, it's highly, highly recommended. And it's a great read. And by the end of it, hopefully it allows you to shift your focus just a little bit and celebrate your wins, big and small.
Exactly. So in order for you to win this prize that I have right here, buried under all the other prizes, is this notebook. All right, now, if you recognize these are some of our wallpaper onesies that we have on our Instagram stories every single Wednesday. So this might look a little familiar to you. Now inside is just a blank notebook for you to write all of your thoughts, ideas, any notes you might want to take, whether it's in school, work, or even during the worship service. So this is perfect for anybody who likes to take a lot of notes. Yes, this is a perfect journal for you. So all you have to do in order to win it is to answer this question. Now, Kez says that your life is worth celebrating. So let's stop playing the comparison game and play a new one called the blank. Is it A?
Name game.
B?
Board game.
Or C?
C, gratitude game. All right. So like I mentioned before, do not forget to type in your answer in the comments below with your name and location to win these prizes. That's the key.
Yes. Exactly.
Right. And now while you guys go ahead and answer this question in the comments, Kez shared some of her small wins recently, and I wanted to give a shout out to some of our volunteer talents here at incmedia who shared their small wins with us recently as well.
Yes, so shout out to all of our volunteer talent friends. Some of them Kez mentioned earlier. We are so appreciative of all their hard work. So from Christine from SoCal, she recently went to a concert, and there she met a girl and also along with her mom while singing karaoke. That is so cool. And the rest, actually, we'll leave it to her to tell us what happened. Let's check it out.
This is the time that I met my friend Jackie and I got to share my faith with her. And thankfully, even after the event, we kept in contact. We had an event in our district as we were celebrating our district's 5th year anniversary. And I'm performing in a couple numbers and I thought, hey, would you like to come? And I invited her and her mom and they both came. And little did I know they were gonna drive over an hour just to come see the show. They were amazed by the entire production. They were so happy to be a part of it. Those are the kind of activities that the Church of Christ have. And they loved it and they want to come again. So it was so amazing that I was able to meet Jackie and her mom. Perfect opportunity for me to share my faith with her. And I call that a win.
Woo! Right. Such a great win, Christine. Always winning.
Okay, I love that last line. I was like, I call that a win. Ooh, that is a huge win.
Right.
And
He's so excited. He loves winning.
I am. And you know, it's incredibly awesome to see all these little wins from from our friends.
Yes.
Right? Here's another one from Aina from New York. Actually used the Creative Christian Planner when it came to the opportunity to do good and share her faith. Let's see what she did and what happened after.
Another year, another planner, and so I wanted to make sure my district had them in their hands as soon as possible. So I did my research and found a local print shop that accepted my order and was happy to print and bind them the same day. And the owners told me the planners were so beautiful and that as they were printing it, they were also reading the verses. And they ended up asking me where church was. And I told them we had them in different locations all over the city and the world. Everything happens for a reason, for the better.
Wow, Aina, such a
Shout out to
great
Aina.
win. I love that story. Thank you so much, Aina, for sharing. Another win for sure. So you know what? We can't be the only ones with wins. I'm sure so many people have wins out there. So share with us in the comments. How have you shared your faith recently? And maybe you could win a prize.
That's right. And don't forget, you can download a ton of different INC Media cards on our tools page at incmedia.org to help you share your faith.
Yes. All right. So I think that was enough time. So let's go over that question one more time. I forgot we even posed a question.
That's right. It was about Kez's blog, Your Life is Worth Celebrating. So let's stop playing the comparison game and play a new one called blank. Is it A?
The name game,
Is it B?
word game,
Or is it C?
gratitude game.
Right.
And the answer is, drum roll please. C, gratitude game.
Now, if to make sure you won, stay till the end of the show to find out if you're the winner.
Yeah.
That's right. Allison, this episode is just so much positivity.
Yes,
Right? And so
absolutely.
much positivity from the content that we've been showing all the way down to the live chat. I've seen you guys, we're going all in with them answers.
Yes, so there's just so much positivity every single Friday, actually.
That's right.
But you know what? To be fair, most of the content that we share on here is very, very positive. And the live chat is always, always, always so much fun. Like one of our comments mentioned, it's like a mini reunion every single Friday.
So much love. And like I said, or like everyone knows, good vibes every Friday here at INC Media Live.
Exactly. So now as we come to the end of our episode and share our last piece of content, we hope that after today, you leave with more confidence and more happiness.
Yeah, and that will ultimately lead to more confidence and happiness in others.
Exactly. So for this last piece of content from the Kindness Moves podcast, Ludan Takiki shares how his faith paved the way for him to help others improve their health mentally, physically, and spiritually.
That's right. This story and this podcast is actually so great because Ludan is a boxing gym owner. And while many people come into his gym to train, he offers free classes to those who are unable to afford them.
Yes, but one thing that he always does before training in his gym is that he starts the class with a prayer.
So while he is aiding people mentally and physically, he's also helping them out spiritually. So inspiring.
Yes, I really hope to train at his gym one day. You want to come?
Absolutely. You take
All right,
me
let's
with
go.
there too.
Let's go.
All right. In this episode, Ludan talks about how his confidence stems from his faith and how he carries into his business and those he helps train. Let's listen, and like I mentioned before, make sure to pay close attention.
Roll it.
When we pray, when you're actually praying, you're automatically putting your faith, hope, and trust into God. You're not going in the battle alone. When we actually pray before training, I'm like, listen, guys, we may be praying here, but when you're at home or whatever it is you're doing, if you're at work, some of you guys are not old enough to work yet, but when you're about to do something, like when you're about to do some type of schoolwork or do a test, pray. Pray for courage, pray for confidence, pray for the abilities that you need to succeed. And that's what it is. So everything that we do in the gym, you can do outside, you know what I mean, by having a particular mindset. You have to have that winning mindset. So that winning mindset is all about, you know what I mean, being the best you can be. You don't have to worry about trying to be better than others. You just have to be the best that you can be. And you do that, everything else pretty much falls in place.
All about that winning mindset.
Winning
I love it. Now,
mindset.
shout out to the District of Mountain States, MTS Rock Solid. We see you
MTS Rock
every
Solid.
week. every week you show up. And so thank you so much for being here with us today and every single Friday.
That's right. And if you guys have that winning mindset, for our last time today, it's prize time!
All right, now in order to win this last prize time of today's episode, it is, so many prizes here we have to share. It is this tote bag that says what, James?
Where
Show it to
truth
everybody.
meets you.
Now that is our tagline here at incmedia. So it has the tagline on the front, and of course, you have to sport the incmedia logo on the back. All right, so this can fit everything that you might need. Honestly, it's pretty spacious.
Exactly.
You can fit a lot in here.
Fruits.
Fruits,
Fruits.
yeah, for all you new fruit eaters like James.
Exactly.
Yeah, so this could be yours. So in order to win it, tell us about a small win that you are celebrating today. And by small win, we mean any win. Any win, every win. Yes.
We love to hear, and we want to hear what you guys are what's going on, right? What you guys are doing, what's going on in your lives. And we want to be able to celebrate your win with you.
Exactly. So while we wait for everyone in the chat, we wanted to read off a few small wins from our Instagram post earlier this week.
All right.
All right, let's see those comments that are coming in. All right, you want to start, James?
All right, I could do sit-ups now after 6 months of having weak muscles due to hyperthyroidism.
That's a good win. That's a great physical win.
A little bit of a tongue twister there at the end, but I got that. I got that.
Now, fought procrastination today. It's so hard, but I have to do it so I can move my tasks forward. Yes, procrastination is really tough. So when you beat it, that's
no, they fought and won.
Right, okay.
They was entrusted to be one of the staff in our district in cinema for 2024 and got my role.
Woo!
So
That
big
is a
check.
win. That's a huge win.
Big.
Great win. Wow,
All they do is win.
All right, now my small wins, waking up today and on Sunday I will go to church for my church duties. Wow, yes, waking up is a huge win, but being able to perform your church duties is a amazing win.
Right, and here we got able to get out of bed and had the time to walk because procrastinated the whole day.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes,
You
we
also
love
want that.
to see the productivity. We love to see everybody getting out there and doing what they need for their own personal health. So
Right.
that's a great win. All right, now we have some comments coming in from June and Cheta. Greeting from the local of Charlotte, District of Virginia. Hello, Virginia.
Okay, Virginia.
Charlotte.
Virginia in the house.
Yes. All right. Who else we got?
I shared a God's Message magazine with my coworker Raquel Vasquez and shared with her the video of the Care for Africa.
Woo!
Darwin Johnson. Thank you guys.
Yes.
Thank you so
We
much for
love
sharing.
to see the wins of sharing your faith. All right, so we actually have something to give for those who are sharing our wins with us today. This, yes, looks really good on James, but it probably will look better on somebody else who's gonna win it. I'm kidding. All right, so we have this truth hat to give out for everyone, or for those who are sharing our wins with us today. So keep on sharing your wins. From Brother Roel David, a small win. I meet more and more brethren here in Northwest California. Shout out Northwest.
Shout
more
out.
and more brothers and sisters in the faith. Woo! Yes.
Love you, Carol.
Yes. Shout out to
Appreciate
Brother
you.
Roel here in the District of Northwest.
Watching the show at work, and my coworkers want a planner now.
Oh, that's
shout out
Ana.
Hey, Ana.
Hi,
Hey.
Ana. Ana, can you make me a planner? I think I might need one.
Ana, I think I need a planner as well.
Yeah.
Just a few.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Thank you, Ana,
Thank you,
and shout
Ana.
out to her coworkers.
Yes, shout out to District of New York as well. From Sister Lisa DeSena, I printed new INC media cards and INC giving postcards to share with friends and family and our locals. Hashtag MTS Rock Solid.
MTS Rock
That is
Solid.
where, and you can find all of the tools there at incmedia.org/tools.
Okay.
So you can print your own. All right,
And
one more
here-
comment.
First time to watch this program. Love it. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in
Yes.
on INC Media Live.
Shout out to all of our first-time viewers. Thank you for being here with us today. All right, we have one more comment coming in. All right,
Shout out to Belgium.
hello, quote, watching from the group worship service of, sorry, I might mispronounce this, Torhout, Belgium, from Arlene. I'm sorry, I can't. I might
Thank
be
you,
butchering your name.
Arlene.
Raj Bakers. Thank you, Arlene.
And thank you, Belgium, for tuning in.
Yes. All right, I think we have our winners already for today.
All right. Can we get a drum roll, please?
Let's see who won today. Jaja Malulu,
Mary Jo Solomon,
Ariane Andrade,
Jody Porcia.
and Jessica Nachman. Woo!
Thank you for all our winners.
Congratulations to all of our winners. So make sure you DM us your address. at incmedia news or email us at info@incmedia.org within the next 24 hours to claim your prize.
That is right. And thank you guys so much for tuning in,
and
for all that
participating.
love, for all those comments. This episode has been so much love, happiness, and encouragement. We love it so much.
Yes, today's been so much fun. Now, today was definitely a win because
A win is a win.
A win is a win.
is a win. That's right. A win is a win. And we hope that you had as much fun as we did. And we hope to see you again next week.
For some more fun.
Right? Some more inspiring and uplifting content.
And of course, some more prizes.
Because as always, we are here with you.
For you.
Every week, every Friday.
Keeping you updated with your favorite INC Media content. Bye! They're still here, James.
Oh.
Hi!
It's not like, what?
I didn't know you guys are gonna come back.
It's not like, what? Did you guys get a message? Or are we giving out a new prize or something?
I believe we are, actually, too. So if you
my.
saw on our Instagram stories from the other day, we had you check off your small wins. And I think we have a IG Stories winner.
Right.
And also a winner for one of our first-time viewers. All right, so
Congratulations to Ruth Adorniosia.
I think it's Adornisho and Len Salas, our first-time winner, our first-time viewer winner.
Thank you guys, and congratulations.
Yes, and you both will be getting this Truth beanie. Let's see. There it is. Look at that.
Ooh.
I know it's getting a little warm, but this is still something
Fantastic.
Yes, it's such a great thing to have. All right, bye for real now. Bye.
Thank you guys.
See you next week.
See you next
See you
week.
next Friday.
Hi, good morning. Right now, I'm about to head over to a local donut shop. Today, we're going to be buying a lot of donuts, but the donuts aren't for us. We're gonna buy a couple boxes of donuts, and then we're gonna drive over to a nearby hospital to give to the workers there. Over to a hospital to give to the workers. Accomplished. That was really nice. They were so appreciative. The one that we spoke with, Kathy, she thought this was so kind and she was wondering why we were doing this. And a lot of people have been asking us that throughout the day, actually, because they see us in our shirts. You know, I feel like this all has just proven how kindness can be so contagious. People see you trying to put some good out in the world and they become curious. They wonder why you're doing this. Ultimately, it's a reminder that kindness is not that far. Kindness is something that we can have so much more of in the world. And kindness is something that really makes a difference.
Today, we not only supported a local small business, but we gave back to healthcare workers who put their own health at risk every single day in order to care for others. This just goes to show how no act of kindness is ever too small, and there will always be people in the world who could use some uplifting. Wherever you may be, always remember, whenever you possibly can, do good to those who need it.